Check. Check. By the way, if you guys don't know how I record my audio, which this video has to do with audio, but how I record my audio is with the Rode Wireless Go lav mic or whatever. And for the most part, I just put it here on my desk, right in front of me. I don't have to wear it clipped. I can wear the lav. I have the lav. I think this is just cleaner, and it's just right in front of me right here. I can do it this way, and it sounds good. It picks my voice up. But yeah, speaking of audio, today we're gonna talk about something that, and I know you might be struggling with the same issue if you own a Sony A7 III or a Sony A7R III, which is kind of like the same, basically the same camera. But what I'm talking about is the dreaded mic input jack. The mic input jack is jacked up. So that happened to me, unfortunately, and this happened to me about 3 months ago. I've had this camera I bought it like August, September of last year. Everything was fine up until like the end of December. My mic input jack started just started sounding like crap. Basically what happens now is what you're hearing now is audio from one side only, which I believe is the right side or left side, one of the two. But if you're wearing headphones or if you're listening on speakers or whatever, you're only going to hear the audio from one side of the speaker right now. Unless you're on a cell phone or a tablet or whatever, then it probably sounds the same. But I know a lot of you out there have had this problem and have struggled with this mic input jack issue on the Sony A7 III, which I've been on forums and I've researched it, and a lot of people have had this issue. I guess it was a defect from this camera. Sony, get your shit together, because this is something super important for, you know, people like me, people that do this for a living and work on video projects and all that and create content and all this stuff. Audio is key. Now, I'm fortunate to still have one side of the channels, one side of the stereo channels still working, but I've seen some people post that their mic input jack is just completely jacked up. It's not even, it's gone. Like it doesn't even work. But either way, there's a temporary fix that I have been using, and there's also a permanent fix, which would be taking your camera. If you bought it at Best Buy or whatever, like in my case, I bought it at Best Buy and I bought the insurance, but right before this whole like end of the world apocalyptic situation, I was working because, you know, I didn't have any downtime. I was working on client projects, I was filming and all that, and I didn't have time to take my camera to Best Buy, drop it off, and wait for it for about 3 weeks to get back to me. Like I don't have an extra camera, you know what I mean? Like I just couldn't do that. So I was like, damn it, I have to like just deal with it. Now I have the downtime, I can't get it fixed, you know, because everything's closed. So I know there is a place in LA here in my area, but it's out in LA, called like Sony Support Service Center or something like that, and it's like a direct Sony place where you can take your camera to get fixed. That was my initial plan, to take my camera there and get it fixed, drop it off at the Sony service center, get it drop it off there, and it'll be fixed faster than taking it through Best Buy or something like that, and then them sending it back to Best Buy, and then I have to pick it up. I want to go directly to the source. And I did pay insurance for the camera. I think this would be faster. With everything that's going on, like that's not gonna happen. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I have this temporary fix. I'll stop talking, let's get into Final Cut. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is what I just recorded. This is me talking to you guys in here in Final Cut. So what you can do is, you come up here into your, where you have all your footage. Sorry you guys, I don't know the name of these things. What would this be called? Your bin, I guess. I think that's what they call it in Premiere. You go in here, you select the footage. If you had more clips, you know, you can select more. You can hold shift and select more of the clips. But if you have more than one clip with this same issue, you select all of them, you head over to the right, and then you click on the little speaker here, the audio department of Final Cut. And basically what you do is you come down here to where it says audio configuration right here, and you click on where it says stereo and you change it to dual mono. Whew. Magic, you guys. So what that does is basically it takes your stereo left and right, and it brings them down the center, making anything that was recorded on the left and right channels, you're just gonna hear down the middle. It's just basic like audio stuff, stereo to mono, and for the most part, most of the things you're listening to on your phone, on your, you know, the small stereos, little speakers, most of it is mono, because to have like stereo, you either have to have headphones in or a set of speakers. That has gotten me through so many projects without having to sacrifice my camera for 3-4 weeks, sending it out and bringing it back. Now I am planning on fixing the camera. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna do it so I can send it out or take it to the Sony support service, maybe have it there for a week and then have it back and fixed. But Sony, come on man, like this sucks, you know. This is an expensive camera. Basically audio is usable still, thank God, but if the mic input jack had completely gone out on me, I would have been pretty pissed. So luckily I can work with this, and hopefully it helps you if you have the same issue, or you know, if you run into it in the future, which could be possible because it is one of the defects of this camera. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little tip, hack, fix, or whatever for your Sony A7 III. Yeah, you guys stay safe, don't do drugs, and make your audio mono. Bye.